a thing? I don't know. I don't know. Is that a thing? Lights. Lights. What are we doing? Nobody knows. It's Wednesday. Susan, are we on Facebook today or no? Awesome. Twitch? Awesome. YouTube? Awesome. What's going on, beautiful people? It's Wednesday. Hump day. That's the day it is. It's hump day. Loner, what's good with you? I'm gonna talk to you the way Joe talked to Maul today. You hear me? I gotta keep this like out of the front of the camera again. The camera's doing that stupid shit where it focuses on the fucking microphone and not my face. It's really irritating. It really. Y'all ready? Y'all want to get into these topics? I kind of like the way we did the show last time. How we broke down all the la mierda esta, the topics. I just be living, you know what I'm saying? I was actually we gonna get into plastic surgery. I got some shit to talk about. This water's really good. They don't sponsor me or endorse me, but Walmart, I will podcast all fucking day at Walmart. Do you hear me? The Walmart. I will be the official Walmart podcast. Are you fucking crazy? Hit me up, yo. Send us the bag. Let me start recording. We'll get into these topics. And is James Corden really an asshole? Have you ever dined and dashed? I tried that shit one time and the door was the opposite door. I just stayed and I paid. I paid my portion. I just paid my portion. Uh. He said you gotta do hand movements. No, it's my cheeks. It's my cheeks. I gotta get this shit removed from my cheeks. I don't got, like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have beautiful cheekbones when we're done here. However you what? What? No. I'm too sure. I can't be a white man can't jump. It's not a thing. Bust a couple shots. Is this the beat? It's Kasabian. I see what y'all did there. Kasabian Lavoe Show. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show. I'll be your host, Kasabian, with talent on loan from God. We in here. This is gonna be a great day. These topics are phenomenal. So let me do a rundown, and then we'll get into the show. Thank you for being here. Head over to klavo.com. Head over to Spotify. Look up Kasabian Lavoe, and let's get my listeners up. The little boy from TikTok that's real popular here in Vegas got mad listeners on Spotify. I don't got mad listeners on Spotify, but the average in Vegas is about 2,000. Can y'all help me get the 2,000 listeners on Spotify? I mean, I want to get to like 10,000, but can we get to 2,000? Can y'all help me? Kasabian Lavoe on Spotify. Appreciate it. I'm going to do that the whole episode. We got to talk about airheads, and I'm not talking about them hoes. I'm talking about legitimate airheads. We also will be talking about a weed lounge that's going down in D.C. I don't know much information, but I'm just going to talk about it anyway, as well as a couple of stores that'll be closing for Thanksgiving. Good for them. Right? Like, who the fuck wants to be shopping on Thanksgiving? On Thanksgiving, we watch The Office. We drink Blue Moons until we cannot feel our face. My tonsils are swollen as shit. I even might get the little thing right here where they puff out my face so I look like Zac Efron. I hate that I've been looking at my face so much because now I see all the little shit you can add to it. And I don't want to, but damn it, it looks so enticing. The Apple Pencil. I'm convinced that Apple is basically a passive-aggressive relationship. Like, Apple is like abusive. Apple hit you and be like, look what you made me do. That's what Apple is to me. Dead ass. Nah, man, fuck that. You run to the store the day before. Get your ass home. I got some more ring news. Gas prices are going down. McDonald's is teaming up with Krispy Kreme. That's how I explain to everybody oxymorons. Circle K is selling weed in Florida. How fucking amazing is that? A Starbucks manager faked her kidnapping. Or I guess, I don't know. I don't know what she really did. Cardi B is being sued for a tattoo. And it's not her own. But that big peacock on her ass. Boy, oh boy. Fucking ride that peacock. James Corden is, he's an asshole. We'll talk about that and much more. Well, he wasn't. They pardoned him. I guess the guy was like, my bad. You're not that bad. I don't know what happened with that. But we'll talk about that. All that and more. Let's get into it. I think we're gonna have a wonderful show here today to right now. Yes.
Okay.
It's always a good time when Kasabian's around. Nah, I mean,
When you want
no, that's not a thing.
get lonely.
I don't know. Okay, so listen, I want to get buckle, some shit like this. It's surgery where they remove the fat packs in your cheeks. Apparently it's supposed to go away when you age, but for some people, like, lucky on me, it didn't go away. So I'm looking into it. It's anywhere from about like 5 G's to 20 G's, and they go in there and they cut the fat out, and then they make you look pretty because, like, it sucks you in. Pause. Maybe not pause. Anyway, it gives you better definition and shit, right? But then I was looking, I was like, well, I do have a deviated septum and all the fighting. Can fix my nose? And then I go, maybe a little more chin. Maybe a little more chin. Maybe less chin down here. Let's just go and throw the teeth in too. Fuck it. And then might as well get the hair. You see? And that's why I don't want to do it. I'm a white girl because I want to make myself look better for y'all. Like, wouldn't that be more aesthetically pleasing if I had high cheekbones, really nice teeth, like a straight nose? Like, I'm doing it for y'all. The strong hairline and shit. Now I want to be Kim K. I didn't say I was getting a BBL, motherfucker. I just said I was making my face look good so I could talk to y'all and not look ugly. Like, I want to be TV handsome, not just regular ghetto handsome. Like, I'm like average Walmart handsome. And especially because I'm still chubby right now. So, like, when I lose weight, then I'll be like Target handsome. Maybe even like the mall handsome when I lose weight again. But, like, I'm trying to be Salt Daddy. Like, I'm trying to be old with the gray sprinkles and shit. Like, I don't even give a fuck at this point. And I want to fix my fucking tattoo. You see, and if I keep going, I'll get mad surgeries. That's why I never want to get plastic surgery. Plus, I'm Spanish, and my grandma scared the shit out of me with surgeries. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, I want to be like Ryan Seacrest, beautiful. I want to look into the camera and, like, people go, oh, shit, that motherfucker's beautiful. Just like that every time they see me. Trust me, it'll be better for business, dog. You want to see me get the bag? I'm going to have to drop like 50 grand in my face. You know what? Pause. That was wild. That shit was wild. Hey, real fast, if you're in Vegas, just know that guy runs Vegas. Everybody in Las Vegas is so mad at some old guy that was like, I run Vegas and nobody runs Vegas until I say so, or some bullshit. Never seen him a day in my life. Let me make it really clear. There's no scene in Vegas. Let it go. There's casinos that throw hundreds of millions of dollar shows every night for like $30 with food and drinks. And there's pretty women everywhere. And they don't have to go watch a bunch of rappers screaming in their face in a dangerous ass environment. I'm sorry, y'all. We have done horribly. It's just not a thing. And if that guy's running it, we've definitely dropped the ball. So Vegas, we need to come together and stop him. Stop him. Stop the guys. Yo, China and Russia are supposedly putting together some new coin. And they're backing, or not a new coin, it's a new currency, and they're backing it with gold. That scares the shit out of me. It really does. It really does. And before I forget this, hold up. I got to get this text off real fast. Hold on. There we go. I just want to make sure I got that off. Because I knew I'd forget. I'm sure I'm going to hear it later, but I don't give a shit. What else? Everything. What? Oh, you know what? So that was weird, but no, I'm not bad podcast. I just had to get that out because I might have forgot, and if I would have forgot, I would have been upset. I'm confused as to why Vegas, and I want to. This is more Vegas news. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. It's weed lounges. Why don't we have weed lounges? Well, it's because of municipalities and different rules. I get that part. That's I'm not naive to that. But what my point is, how the fuck is Washington gonna get a weed lounge before Vegas does? Like that's crazy. I mean, Cali should get the first one, but how does Vegas not have a weed lounge? Can somebody even help me understand? I want to start a breakfast weed spot. I've always wanted to do that. But excuse me, if I can't do the like you have to be able excuse me, you have to be able to smoke and then I want to THC the food. Like I want it to be like an experience. But if I can't do it my way, fuck that. But we'll see we'll see where that goes. I'll keep looking into it. I don't want to just talk about it, not know, but I do want to look into it further. Walmart, Target, and other stores, Best Buy will be closing for Thanksgiving. That's cool. I'm glad they're doing that. Again, don't be an asshole and go shop on Thanksgiving. Like, pay attention and get your shit before the day. Be nice. People want to be home too. They don't want to have to deal with your fucking attitude because you forgot the goddamn whatever the fuck you forgot. Either way, be a better person. Go shop early, make a list, check it twice, and make sure everybody thought they're nice. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. With can I ask y'all how y'all feel about all the creators and just different people that are involved in I mean, it's not even entertainment, it's everything. For example, these tattoo artists that are now coming after video games and people that take pictures of their artwork. Like, that's strange. I remember the first time I ever heard a tattoo artist even say anything was when the tattoo artist that did Mike Tyson's face got mad at the Hangover for copying Mike's tattoo on what's his name's face. And to me, that was strange because, like, I thought once you paid for a tattoo, it was pretty much like street art. Once it's out there, it's out there. But apparently not. And a lot of people are fighting for their rights and getting paid by these companies. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, where does the contract end? In between. We'll talk about Black Friday, but hold on. When does the contract end between you, the tattoo artist, even the photographer? Like Kat Von D just got sued by a photographer because she used his picture. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? We can't wear our own clothing. Like, you buy clothes and you're not allowed to wear it on camera because you can get sued by the company that you bought it from. Then what is mine? If it's not mine, why am I buying it? Like, if I can't put it on camera, what the fuck's the point of having it? Like, imagine if they censored all your pictures on social media because you were wearing a Louis Vuitton shirt and they just blurred it out because you're not Louis Vuitton. Like, this is wild. I don't understand where that ends. Like, this is why NFTs were interesting to me, because NFTs were an ongoing contract that sounded great for certain aspects of contracts. But when it comes to clothing, tattoos, and like body shit, like whatever the fuck's on my body's mine. I don't give a fuck what you drew. Fuck off. This is my body, my art now. You don't have any. I don't care. I'm not paying you shit else. I paid you for the work, and that's it. Your ties to it are over after I get it. So I don't know. We have a story with Cardi B and this tattoo issue. Not the same type of issue. An interesting story that I thought was hilarious, and I remember it, and it's getting brought back up because this dude just doesn't fuck off. And we'll see how that it's gonna it's gonna go bad for him. It's not gonna go good. That's just how that is. I'm telling you, suing people does look easy, and it seems like you win. Like, there's really no hard way. Oh, this is gonna get great. Here we go. It's way too much. Way too much. Should I finish reading it? Hold on. Mm-hmm. I didn't. I know. I don't care. I just it's my bad. I was supposed to do that, my bad. No, I had to remember that because if not I was gonna forget. Um And oh my God, I know it's going to throw off the pod, but I got to finish. Hold on. I swear to God. Yeah. Well. Awesome. No. No. All right. What other thing was scaring the shit out of me today that I wanted to talk about? Why is everybody... Nah, bro. You know what happens in here is that it's all concrete and hardwood. And then the studio has padding on the floor so that it doesn't echo really bad, but it's still concrete. So the dust gets up, and once you kick the air on, it like fluffs it. And I want to get filters, but the problem with the filters is that when you turn them on, they have like this high pitched hum, and you can hear it on the microphone really bad. And I think you can see it. If that makes sense. Like the hum fucks up the cameras. And then my nose is fucked up. Like, check this out. This is how I'm supposed to breathe. That's amazing, bro. I learned that the other day on TikTok. TikTok's fucking awesome. I learned so much. You know, people with deviated septums, we can't breathe properly. This is how we're supposed to breathe. That's crazy. Like, that's how much air you get in your nose every time. That's crazy shit. I know people get mad. I answer text messages on live, but oh well. I don't care. I think it's funny. It's my show. Do what I want. Yeah. You ready? Let's get into all the big heavy hitting news topics of the day. It's Wednesday. I'm never deleting the app. This is where you come for the news. It's hard hitting, deep news and shit like that. I gotta word this properly because I know people will be offended by it. Apple is a passive aggressive. I can't say it. Apple is a passive aggressive relationship. That's what Apple is with their users. The fact that Apple puts out a new iPad that isn't compatible. Well, it's compatible with the pencil, but it's not compatible with the charging port. Makes me think that Apple is out of their goddamn fucking mind. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. None. Like, you cannot make a new iPad and have this weird ass fucking bro, the idea that you would make people buy an adapter, it's $8, not bad, but why do I have to purchase something that you fucked up on? Like, this is an Apple fuck up. I couldn't even cover it with articles. There's no articles, there's no thing. They're just stupid. They can't figure it out. Like, make a new pen. What is happening? I'm offended. Why would I go buy the new iPad if I can't even charge it? I gotta go buy a fucking charger for it now. Or an adapter to charge it. It's... I know I'm gonna keep checking. But it's irritating. Very irritating. And... like, it's something I wanted. I just can't say it. It's hard to word it. It really is hard to word it. But... I just can't. I can't. Because I want to, but there's so many abuse cases going on that if I say that, it's just not even funny. So we're just going to table it. But Apple's fucked up for what they're doing. And we have more Ring news. But this Ring news is kind of on another side as opposed to last week's weird-ass fucking content exploitation that we covered. Or Mondays, I should say. But the stories of advice. Networked doorbell surveillance cameras like Amazon's Ring are everywhere and have changed the nature of delivery work. That's what it was. Before we start, the story is about using people's Ring cameras to surveil delivery workers and gig workers. It's a Big Brother state, bro. And they've changed the nature of delivery work by letting customers take the role of bosses to monitor, control, and discipline workers, according to recent reports by Data and Social Tech Research Institutes. People do scream at the delivery people for throwing shit. I mean, I think that's one of the better things. It holds them accountable for how they deliver their things. I'm not a fan of cameras. I already told you how I feel about this shit. But the fact that these companies are now Amazon is a weird one because Amazon owning Ring really puts you in a predicament. Amazon owns Amazon like the deliveries too. So they're watching their own drivers through their camera that they sell you. So is it my camera? It was right back to the tattoo thing. The growing popularity of Ring and other networked doorbell cameras have normalized homes and neighborhoods and surveillancing in the name of safety and security. But for delivery drivers, this is meant to work in increasingly surveillanced. First off, hold on. How hard is it to just get the package to the door without being like, because like the only thing, hold on, stop it. The only thing I can see that they would do, I guess, better is be more, I don't know, like them guys don't go around just breaking shit for no reason, but when they do, now they're getting caught. Increasingly surveilled by doorbell cameras and supervised by customers. The result is a collision between the American ideas of private property and business imperatives of doing a job. And let me tell you something. Once you're on my property, motherfucker, and I pay for it, yeah, you work for me. Don't throw my shit. I ordered a bunch of car parts one time, and the UPS guy was pissed off because it was heavy. And I said sorry. And I went to help him until he dropped my shock. I had a shock mount with a spring. He just dropped it on the ground. You know how fucking irritating it is that he just dropped it right in front of me? That is so irritating. But anyway. How do you feel about those cameras surveilling your delivery people? And how do you feel about, if you're on the other side, if you're a delivery person, how do you feel about people screaming on you and shit when you go to deliver? How does that make you feel? Tell me. Do you get upset? Are you like, hey, what happened? Don't yelling at me.
Oh, God.
Don't yelling at me.
Okay. I do it on my lonely.
Could that be a thing? I don't believe so. Are gas prices going down? Fuck no. They're just kind of going down. But the reason when we first spoke about this and broke the news, there was maintenance going on the West Coast, which was causing prices to go up just because of the stoppages. And that relief is coming. But nonetheless, prices are still skyrocketing from all the other shit. And today the president did some things that maybe will help for the time being, but we'll see. Stories out of Reuters. U.S. gasoline prices rose earlier this month, but are falling again after West Coast, refinery outages subside and seasonal demands fell. But the fucking demands fell because gas went up $1. Prices dropped after weeks long of rebounding after the organization of OPEC and all its allies announced plans to reduce the OPEC plus production targeted by 2 million barrels a day. President Joe Biden plans to sell the last portion of and release 180 million barrels of crude oil from the U.S. strategic. Wow, he's going to clear it out? Is that legal? How the fuck? So we're going to clear out our reserves from now to December. Not all prices are falling. U.S. diesel prices have risen in the past 2 weeks due to high global demand, low inventory levels, and low output in Europe due to refinery strikes in France. Last month, the U.S. gasoline prices rose largely due to regional refinery outages in the West Coast and the Midwest. In California, costs are up more than $1 per gallon in the last month, whereas in Texas, prices remain lower than a month ago. Prices in Vegas have gone down like 5 cents. We're fucked. It's not going down for shit. What's a better combination than I don't know, a sausage McMuffin and a Krispy Kreme donut? Exactly nothing. You know why? Because now they partnered up. Make some noise. Let's stop. Not all the noise, just some noise. We're going to make some noise for McDonald's and Krispy Kreme coming together and making a pact to now ruin everybody's diet for the next 3 years. Or who knows how long they're partnered up. I just made that up. But they're going to fucking ruin a lot of people. Axios, McDonald's and Krispy Kremes are teaming up. I use Krispy Kreme as a way to describe oxymorons to people because you can't be crispy and creamy. Where were we? McDonald's and Krispy Kremes are teaming up to taste the sweet addition to the fast food giant's menu, donuts. The chains jointly announced a small-scale test will start October 26th for 9 McDonald's in Louisiana, Kentucky, which will get daily donuts delivered. The test could inform future menu decisions. This is interesting to see. Big giant corporations working with one another. Like, that's huge distribution. You want your donuts at McDonald's. I've seen Krispy Kreme at Walmart. If they got distribution through all Walmarts and every morning they drop off warm donuts, how fucking sick is that? And Walmart doesn't have to deal with the work, right? Walmart just pays for them to get dropped off. Krispy Kreme makes them, drops them off. The formula don't change. They don't even got to train no new people. They just deliver and go. This is pretty fucking awesome. This is America becoming more American. Okay? And there's one thing better than donuts and burgers. How about gas and weed? Because that's what's happening in, son of a bitch, in Florida.
On God.
Was that it? No.
Okay.
Not a thing?
I do it on my lonely. When you on top, it get lonely.
Hold on. Mm-mm. There's that. Okay, Krispy Kreme. No, we're doing the weed one. I'm sorry. I'm just not here today. I'm really not. Buying weed at a gas station doesn't bother me. Not having it in Vegas does. Stories out of CBS News. In Florida, I'm totally peanut butter and jelly. Floridians will soon be able to buy marijuana products along with cigarettes and snacks at the Circle K gas stations. According to the Green Thumb Industries, one of the largest U.S. cannabis producers. Well, really? Are they here? I didn't know that they were the largest cannabis producers. That's interesting. Under a new partnership between the companies starting next year, weed will be sold in 10 Rise Express dispensaries with separate entrances from the gas station. Chicago-based Green Thumb announced Wednesday among products that will be for sale. Well, then that's not really weed at the gas station. I thought I'd just like walk up to the gas station, like, yo, let me get 10 on 6, an eighth, some wraps, a rock star, and some Krispy Kreme donuts, because that's and some fucking sour jelly bears. But no, you gotta walk in and order. And Rise, that's Essence from here in Vegas, so that's pretty dope if they're doing that, like little small pop-ups. Among the products that will be sold are marijuana flowers, pre-rolled gummies, and vapes, which Green Thumb will supply from a 28-acre facility. That's tiny. The company's built in, I don't even know how to spell or to pronounce this shit. What the fuck is Asala? Asawala. That's slated to begin and start running it by the end of 2022. I didn't realize they weren't growing, and that doesn't sound like it's too big. I wonder how weed grows in Florida. The deal with Circle K will make it easier and more efficient for patients to purchase high-quality cannabis as part of their everyday routine when shopping by the local convenience stores. I mean, this is pretty awesome, but it's only for people that have like their card. It ain't for rec like here in Vegas, where it's way better. Still illegal on a federal level. Obviously, marijuana is sold legally in Florida for medical use, with nearly 560,000 Floridians currently possessing a medical marijuana card, according to the Florida Department of Health. You know what? Congratulations to Florida for being forward-thinking and giving those cards out. Just let everybody smoke and stop being pussies about it. I think it's dope. I just wish it was a little bit easier. Nah, I ain't do shit. I ain't do shit. I'm not getting blamed for nothing. But I just don't want to no, I'm not going to. It always happens when I'm busy and I can't get my shit off, and I'm going to get my shit off. Fuck that. We got 2 more. You know what? The kidnapping story is interesting. So this story out of out of Vice was funny. Kidnapping is an interesting charge because you can like claim kidnapping if somebody tells you can't leave a space. So when this manager said kidnapping, I think that's what they were kind of referring to. They weren't necessarily saying that they were like snatched and thrown in the trunk. But it is an interesting story. This whole unionization of Starbucks is that how you would say it? Or is it Starbucks I? Starbucks ins? Star coins? Is it Star change? Is that what we would call it? Star racks? I don't know what you would call multiple Starbucks but this unionization of different businesses is definitely touchy for a lot of people, and it doesn't seem to go too smooth. And shit like this keeps happening, and this one takes the cake. But the story's of advice. It was a kidnapping that maybe wasn't. In August, a Starbucks manager accused Natalie Mann and several of her co-workers in Anderson, South Carolina of kidnapping and assaulting her during a protest demanding raises the company had offered at other stores. The manager, Melissa, told police that the employees would not let her leave until they got raises. And that's where I say that is kidnapping, because I think that that's considered a charge. I don't know about there, but I think here in Vegas or in Nevada, that's considered kidnapping. Like once you don't let them leave, right? The company suspended the workers temporarily with pay and banned them from entering Starbucks stores because the company said in a statement, what? Because the company said in a statement to the Daily Beast at the time. That was just strangely. Why is there a comma right there? It should go on whatever. I read it all like Ron Burgundy. They made me feel threatened and unsafe. Is that what they did? That was her quote. Threatened and unsafe. Starbucks even said that it had been advised by the police to suspend the workers, but later, after an investigation and a viral TikTok video showing part of the confrontation, police said that this never happened and closed the investigation. She wasn't kidnapped. Nothing ever happened. They weren't using her as a fucking employee. She thought that she was getting like used, like, we better get a raise or we're gonna keep this lady in here and give her all the scones, goddammit. But that didn't happen. But you would think. Hello, child of mine. Hello. We only got one more story. I tried to make it an hour, but it was dry. It was real dry. This is an interesting story as well. And here we bring you serious news. Shh. All the serious news. I just gotta keep moving my head. Just imagine we had different cameras. All right, it's not even that serious. Cardi B's first mixtape or big mixtape. God damn it, why is my mouth not working? Had an album cover of her sitting in a chair getting fellatio from a man. The dude came out and was like, that's me, woo, woo, woo. I was really doing that shit. And then the story was like, no, it wasn't even him. It was some other dude. Come to find out, the dude that said that it was him is coming back because supposedly they stole his back tattoo and put it on the guy that is in the picture. Strange, but that's what he's saying. And stories out of The Guardian. And Cardi's going to get sued for a million fucking things for the rest of her life. So this will never stop. I just thought it was interesting because those that remember the story, I mean, this has got to be funny. This is like fucking 7 years later, dog. Like, fuck off already. Stories out of The Guardian. A man of faith, in quotes, is suing Cardi B for superimposing his back tattoo on a male model who was seemingly performing oral sex on a rapper on her cover of her debut mixtape. So it was the first one. Well, the big one. Kevin Michael, I'm not giving your whole fucking name, is suing Cardi B in a copyright infringement lawsuit in federal court of Southern California, seeking $5 million in damages. Cardi, her real name is Cardi, was in court and expected to testify during the trial. The cover art of Gangsta Bitch Music Volume 1, the rapper's debut mixtape, was displayed to jurors, and it showed a man sitting in the back of the car, staring into the camera, drinking a bottle of Corona. It showed her sitting in the back of the car, drinking a bottle of Corona while a man with a back tattoo had his head in between her open legs. The lawyer for Brian told the court that the client's life had been disrupted. He's a bitch. He came out. Nobody gave a fuck. He ran around telling everybody that was him, and his bitch got mad at him. And that the image had also disturbed his wife, who initially questioned if her husband was the model on the cover. It sounds like one of those too bad, too sad things. Maybe you shouldn't have took... Well, no, he didn't take the picture. Shut the fuck up then, dude. Anybody could have did that back tattoo, but here we go right back to that tattoo thing. It's right back to it. You see what I'm saying? This whole, when is it yours? Is it his? Is it not his? Can Cardi use it? Can she not use it? Does she talk to the tattoo artist? I don't know. And James Corden, apparently he just had a hard night. Treated the restaurant people a little tough, kind of went back, must have made it better. But when I was going to cover it, I was like, oh, he was being a dick. And then they took it back. So they lied. I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't see him as a bad guy at all. But I do think it would be funny to see him get upset and be like, hey, bitch, go get me a motherfucking salad or some shit. It gives him mad promo, and I bet you he's got a show coming out on Fox or some shit. That's the only thing I could think of because it wouldn't add up for anything else. I don't even know what the fuck they would do with anything else. Is that the show? Wrong one? And there it is. That is the show. I know. I said an hour, but I didn't have it today. It just wasn't in me. Pause. Oh, yeah. That's the show. Thank you everybody for being here. Yeah, it was a short one. We didn't have an hour today, but I did an hour on Monday. What are you talking about? And I told you when the bag is here, we'll do an hour, but the bag gotta be here. Again, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Y'all know what time it is. It's showtime when I'm here. But my name's Kasabian. Live in the moment, don't live in the past. Be safe, stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Oh, I like this part. When Spotify pays me more, it'll be an hour. Chilling in the water. Huh? Dom the Monko.